Merry Christmas, Zeke. Hey, guess what? You're the proud owner of you're the proud new owner of a GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition camera, and it's got a lot of stuff that goes with it. It's not just the camera, but it's a lot of stuff. And I thought I would show you what they are and how to use them, sort of, so you can kind of have a good idea. Anyway, we'll start out with this. GoPro for Dummies. Dummies. That's me. I'm the dummy. Well, anyway, I looked through it. It's a good book. I've had this camera for a while, but I never got the book. But I got it for you, so hopefully you'll be able to do this better than I do. This right here is the GoPro user manual, and it tells you all how to use the GoPro. So with the user manual and the GoPro for Dummies, hopefully you'll be able to work it out and become a GoPro hero. And of course we got some stickers, GoPro stickers, in case you want some stickers. And this is the quick start guide. This got me started with the camera, taught me how to turn it on and stuff, and I've only used that, and I haven't taken the time to read this one. Nor have I read the GoPro for camera dummies. But anyway, there's lots of cool stuff that goes with it. This right here is the adapter that I bought extra, because right in here, right there, goes the little SD card that comes in the camera. There's a SD card in the camera, and you get that out by taking off the little side door. This little side door right here, and don't lose this side door, because I lost the side door and I had to buy the extra parts kit for the side door. So when you look in this, the extra parts kit that's got a cover and a lens cover and an extra back door for the battery and whatnot, it used to have this little side door cover in the extra parts kit, but since I lost it, I bought this, and now there's a side door, and so that's why there's not one in that one. Anyway, the SD card comes out of the side door. You use your fingernail to push it in and pull out the SD card. I won't do it right now or the video will stop, but you will figure that out. Make sure you put the side door back on, because if you lose it, then you won't have one. But you put the SD card in this little slot right there, plug that into your computer, and the light will start flashing, and it'll come up and say import, hopefully. If you can't figure that one out, go to the GoPro for Dummies, and it'll work. Hopefully your computer is fast enough to do the GoPro stuff. Oh, check this out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, let's see. We got batteries. There's one battery in the back. There's a second battery here. There's a third here. Let me set it down. Pay attention. There's a third battery here and a fourth battery here. Okay, so you have one battery in the GoPro, three extra batteries, and let's see, where is it? Oh, this is to plug into your computer, and you plug this side into the side of the GoPro that charges the battery in the camera, but that's kind of slow. So what I did is I bought this extra battery charger. It holds two batteries, one on this side and one on this side, and there's a little three-prong thing right on there, three-prong thing right in there, so you make sure the three-prong goes in the right side so it doesn't bend it up and stuff, and then it's worthless. So put those in there, and then you plug this end into your computer. Or if you don't want to plug it into your computer, I went ahead and bought, what did I buy? I bought this. This is the GoPro wall mounted charger, so you can actually plug two things in there in case you got something else to charge. Plug that into the wall and then plug that into there, and you can charge two batteries at the same time. So that's how that works. Now I carry my batteries in this little pink thing. Now don't worry that it's a pink thing. I found the pink thing down below the rim of the Grand Canyon. Someone threw it into the canyon or lost it overboard, so it's an artifact from below the rim of the Grand Canyon. So I carry my batteries in here. 1, 2, and 3. and zip it up, and it's good to go. And when a battery runs out, you can pull one out, and then I take the dead battery out of the camera, replace it with this, and put the dead battery back in here, but usually I'll wrap it in a piece of plastic or something, so when I go to replace another battery and I haven't recharged them yet, I'll know which one is the one that is dead, and the ones that aren't dead are the ones that aren't wrapped in plastic. You can figure that out anyway, so that's that. And let's see. This right here is the remote control for the GoPro. Now, I've never used the remote control. It's a wireless remote control. So there's wireless on this camera, but I haven't figured that out. So you'll have to check the user manual and the GoPro for Dummies to figure out how to use the wireless remote. I've got all sorts of little mounts, so you can mount this to everything. I also got extra stuff. These right here are little things to keep the camera from fogging up. Say if you're doing it in cold or rain or fog, and the inside of the camera housing, because you always put the camera in this housing, and this is a housing so when you put it in there, you can drop it and kick it around and it won't break. Now the back door, that is called the skeleton back door. Now the skeleton back door, it's got holes in it, so that ain't waterproof. So if you're using the skeleton back door, don't dunk it in water. The skeleton back door is so you can use it and you can hear sound. If you use the waterproof back door, which is this one, this waterproof back door, you put that on there and then you can kick it around and dunk it into the creek and go chase ducks underwater and whatnot, and it won't get wet, but you don't get good sound. But when you're underwater, you don't get good sound anyway. So anyway, that's why we got the skeleton back door on it right now. Now you change the back door by simply pulling on that and it pops right off, or you can pop it right back on. So you pop it off and then you put on the waterproof housing back door, and then it'll be waterproof. And so anyway, we're not going to do the waterproof one, we're going to do this one. So I'll put that back on. And I've never used these. These are, you put one on each side to soak up the water. And I guess according to the directions, you put the camera in here and then you slide one of these each on one side, and that soaks up the moisture. So anyway, that's what those are. So anyway, let me demonstrate how some of the things work. So I'm going to put, well, let's see. Let's just show you what the housing does. This is the screw, and we got a lot of screws. Only we don't have a lot of screws, but we do have a lot of screws. There's long ones and short ones. This is a short one, and this is a long one, as you can see. The long one we use to go on the side here. That way we can turn it with our fingers. If we use the short ones we use for these little extensions right here. If we put the short one on here, we can't get our fingers in there. So we use the long one to do that. So one of the first things that we got is this right here. This is called a quick clip. So we put this on there like that, or we can flip it around and do it the other way. Yep. And then line up the holes and screw it in there like that. And there's lots of different things that we can mount it on. Let's see, what can we mount it on? Let's start by mounting it on this. This is just something that came with the box, but we mount it by sliding it in just like that. Squeeze it and it pops in. There you go. And then you can use this to set it down on a counter or something, and like say if you're at school and you want to videotape something that the teacher's saying or something, you can just use that. Got it? Okay. Anyway, to get this off, we squeeze these and pop it out. So let's try some different mounts. This mount right here is for a vented helmet strap, and of course you can do other things with it too, but I'll get the vented helmet to show you what it does. The vented helmet strap is specifically for bicycle helmets. So, bicycle helmet, vented helmet strap, and I found two ways to mount this. One way is, here, let's do this. One way to mount it is to put it on the top, and we'll demonstrate how that works. Flip up those clips, flip it like that, and we can do straight on the top of the helmet, flip it through here, and then flip it through there. Oops. Here we go. All right. And flip that down like that. And then this through here. And oops. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. Flip it down like that. Flip that up through there. Hey, I hope you're learning a lot from this. Thanks for watching. Yep, there we go. Ah, come on, baby. It ain't that easy. They say it's supposed to be easy, but not so nimble as I used to be. So anyway, flip that down like that, and that's on top of your head. So we're gonna start by putting this in the case, and we do the case by, here, watch what I do. Put it in there, then flip it, and then